Welcome back to the Deep Dive. Today, we're digging into something pretty fascinating, a real ghost story from the 80s. Chaumian eCash.
That's right. Protocols like cashU and Fediment suddenly being built on Bitcoin.
Yeah, exactly. This tech failed, spectacularly decades ago.
Mm-hmm.
So our mission today is to figure out, does this resurrected digital cash actually have a realistic shot this time? Can it grab a real slice of global payments?
It's a big question.
It is. And the hook, it's the foresight of David Chaum. We're talking long before Bitcoin. He saw the huge privacy issues coming with electronic money.
He really did. And the core tech he came up with was the blind signature.
Right. How does that work again? There was an analogy.
Yeah, the best one is probably the old carbon paper-lined envelope for voting. Remember those?
Vaguely, yeah.
So the official signs the outside that authenticates the vote's legitimacy, its value, if you will, but they never see the actual ballot inside, the unique serial number.
Ah, okay. So the bank, or the mint in this case.
Exactly. The mint signs the digital token, confirming it's worth, say, $1 or 1 Satoshi, without ever seeing the token's unique identifier.
Which means they can check it's real when it's spent, but can't link it back to whoever took it out originally.
Precisely. Financial privacy. Unlinkability. That was the genius of it.
But like we said, his company DigiCash, bankrupt by 98. It had these 3 huge problems, right?
Fatal flaws, really.
First was centralization. The tokens were just IOUs, backed by regular money, so you had to trust DigiCash completely.
One single point of failure.
Second, the internet time problem. E-commerce in the mid-90s. It was tiny, just too early for mass adoption. The friction was immense.
The world wasn't ready.
And third, it lacked a native asset. It was basically a privacy layer stuck on top of the old permissioned banking system.
Which brings us to today.
Right. So DigiCash fails spectacularly because of those things. Centralization, timing, fiat backing. Why resurrect this now? What's actually changed?
Well, fundamentally, we now have the missing pieces Chaum needed. Bitcoin and the Lightning Network. They solve pretty much all those original problems.
Yep. How so?
Bitcoin is the trust-minimized reserve asset. It's decentralized. That solves the native asset problem right there.
No more fiat IOUs from a single company.
Exactly. And Lightning, that's the crucial high-speed rail for getting money in and out deposits and redemptions.
The on-ramp and off-ramp.
Yeah. And critically, Lightning also ensures interoperability. So someone using Mint A can easily pay someone using Mint B. No more walled gardens like in the early days.
Okay, I admit, when I looked into this, the core value proposition is, well, it's killer. Especially the unlinkable privacy.
It's strong.
The idea that the mint literally cannot connect your deposit to your withdrawal, cryptographically speaking. And P2P transfers, totally invisible to them.
And think about what that enables. True micropayments.
Ah, right. Because the transfers are just data between users.
Exactly. Just data. So they're instant, and the marginal cost is basically zero. Nothing. This fills a huge gap, Traditional finance has high fees. Even Lightning has some routing fees, sometimes non-zero.
This is cheaper.
Potentially much cheaper for peer-to-peer.
But.
Yeah.
There's always a but, isn't there? The big one seems to be the centralization conundrum. Again,
it doesn't fully disappear, no.
You still have to trust the mint operator, whoever runs that server, with your actual Bitcoin. That's pure custodial risk.
Absolutely. They could get hacked. They could mismanage things or,
just run off with the funds. Absquatulation, as some call it.
Yes, that too. Or even run a fractional reserve. That's the risk.
So how do projects like Fediment handle that? What's the mitigation?
So Fediment, that stands for Federated Mint, tries to tackle this by distributing the trust. Instead of one operator, it uses a multi-signature wallet.
Okay.
It's governed by a quorum of guardians. Let's say you need 3 out of 5 trusted people in a community to sign off on transactions controlling the main Bitcoin funds.
Wait, multi-sig quorum of guardians. Isn't that just shifting the trust? Instead of one company I trust, like 3 specific people out of 5, how is that truly better for trustless payments?
That's a really important distinction. It isn't trying to be a globally trustless solution like Bitcoin's base layer. It shifts the model towards social trust within existing communities.
So it's for groups that already have some level of trust?
Precisely. Think of it as community banking, tailored for a specific group, maybe neighbors, members of an online community, something like that. It's a step forward for those scenarios.
Okay, got it. So bringing it all together for you, listen, what's our verdict? It feels like eCash has this very spiky profile.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Excellent on privacy, fantastic on cost, probably great user experience, but pretty poor on custody risk and likely regulatory risk too. definitely not replacing Bitcoin, L1, or Visa anytime soon.
Agreed. Its strategic niche seems pretty clear. Private online micropayments and this idea of community-centric banking.
Right? Like maybe serving communities where local currencies are unstable. Or for platforms like Nostr, where privacy and censorship resistance are absolutely key.
Those seem like the sweet spots.
Okay, so let's leave you with this final thought to chew on. The adoption regulation paradox. For this eCash model to reach mass adoption, you probably need large, stable, reputable mints, right? Ones people trust.
Makes sense. You need reliability.
Well, those bigger centralized entities, they are the easiest targets for regulators. And regulators will likely force them into KYCML compliance.
Which instantly destroys the core value proposition, the privacy.
Exactly. So the future of eCash might hinge entirely on whether it can grow kind of resiliently out on the fringes, serving those specific niches, rather than trying to compete head-on in the regulated center.
A very tricky balancing act ahead.